Hey guys, Nerdy Panda again. I'm here to tell you about the advantages and the disadvantages of Job Corps. The first one is um, they they like to BS a lot. The bad thing about Job Corps is that through them you don't get a degree. Like if you went for office administration, you get a little piece of paper that says you completed, but the truth is it's not a degree. It's just like a little paper that's worthless. Secondly, they will treat you like prisoners. Like I was there for about 2 years, give or take a month or two, and it was just like prison. I'm not gonna get too heavily into detail, but what happened was when I was there, like I actually got engaged, and the rules are so severe and stupid that I couldn't even hug my fiance without them making a big issue out of it. Um, you're not allowed to joke around and laugh about random things. Um, I went there with one of my cousins, and I wasn't even allowed to go to his room to hang out with him. And I'm like, come on, like that's my cousin, one of the only friends I have up here. Um, we weren't allowed to be ourselves, pretty much. Like they told us when to eat, they told us when to sleep, they told us when to go to the bathroom and take a piss. Um, the Job Corps that I went to is called Red Rock. Here it is on my shirt. Red Rock Job Corps. Get yours. That's just one of their shirts. I have another Red Rock shirt representing the dorm. By the way, Thorpe is the best dorm, which is really irrelevant. But then they tell us that the education that they offer is just like college and that is free. Here's the thing about that. First of all, if you're a taxpayer, and every American is a taxpayer, you're actually paying for that with your taxes. You're not paying out of pocket, therefore it's not free. For example, if you go to the store and buy something, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tax what you buy. Therefore, you're actually paying for yourself to go to Job Corps. It's not like a college degree because if you graduate from college, that actually increases your chances of getting hired by whomever. Another thing is that they do like to BS. Like, let's say if you want to switch dorms because you're having issues, they'll make you wait 3 months to switch dorms. Um, I wasn't happy with the dorm that I was in because, okay, the dorm that I was in was called Boone, and like it was like unsanitary. Like I'm a neat freak. I have like a whole bunch of hand sanitizer and everything. Like I'm a neat freak. The dorm was unsanitary, nasty. Um, there were mice and roaches running around. No, I am not joking. There were mice and roaches running around, and it was disgusting. And like it smelled like piss. So I asked to be transferred over to Thorpe dorm. By the way, if you go to Red Rock, Thorpe is the best dorm. But that's only for Red Rock students. If you don't go to Red Rock Job Corps, if you never went to Red Rock Job Corps, you won't understand that part, and I apologize. But I don't recommend it. But anyway, I asked to be transferred to Thorpe dorm, and I had to wait a month and a half for them to say yes. And I'm like, okay, if I'm having all of these issues with the cleanliness of the dorm, and I'm a neat freak, and I can't get any sleep because of the dorm, the odor of the dorm, and I'm like the cleanest person in the dorm. Why can I not move to Thorpe and make myself more comfortable with this day? Another thing about Red Rock is, again, I'm going to, well, not only Red Rock, but Job Corps in general, I'm going to mention the education again. They'll tell you that, like, if you call them and say, oh yes, I want to learn about this program, what you have to offer, they do teach you things. I won't lie and say that I didn't learn anything while I was up there, because I did learn a lot and I took it serious. But let's say if you want to learn carpentry, I'll use carpentry as an example because that's what I took. That was my first trade. My first trade was carpentry. You actually learn a lot. Like, I'll be completely honest. But Job Corps has such a bad reputation that I didn't get a job until I took Job Corps off of my resume. As a matter of fact, I just got hired recently by Carnes. Here's my ID badge. You know, woohoo, I have a job. I took Job Corps off of my resume and got hired. Does anyone else see a problem with that picture? As a matter of fact, when I took Job Corps off of my resume, I applied for Carnes. I got hired the next day. But for 8 months, I put Job Corps on my resume. Nothing. Nothing. Like, that whole time that I was unemployed for all those months, like, I had to sell my PlayStation, my Wii. I had to sell my other Samsung phone that I'm not currently using. I had to sell a whole lot of things just to survive. Just because Job Corps has a horrible, horrible reputation. The only good thing that I can say is that the center that I went to, Red Rock, is on a mountain. We were actually isolated away from people, and that was actually, I dropped my ID badge. That was actually my lifestyle before I went there, so I actually enjoyed it. As I said, I've been there for about 2 years, and it changed me. 4 years ago, I would have never been the man I am today. They put us as in students through so much drama. For example, the closest store is about an hour away from the center. And I'm talking about Red Rock. I'm not talking about every other Job Corps. I'm just talking about Red Rock. The closest store is about an hour and some change away. And it's Walmart, right? You have to literally kiss their asses just to go to Walmart. Let's say if you're in dire need of some everyday products, soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, hair clippers, hand sanitizer, whatever, right? They won't let you go. Okay, they have a level system, and their levels, this is how the level system works. Okay, if you have they have numbers from 0 to 5. Now, 3 is in the middle, okay? Now, if you do good enough to get a 3, which is in the middle, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, they won't let you go, which is kind of stupid. But if you get a 4, which you have to, like, work your ass off and be, like, damn near perfect, they'll let you go. This has been Nerdy Panda. This is just part 1 of my Job Corps video. Part 2 is coming soon. Thanks for watching.